Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're James with Games. And here we are, a momentous day. It is time. Oh, 1 second. I'm going to mess with the lights for a moment here. That's a bit better. Wonderful. Alright, so, yeah, momentous days. Episode 11 of our Live Alive playthrough, and I got a feeling, not positive, but optimistic, this is going to be it. This is the big climax. Last time, I talked a good game about how I was going to attempt what I had heard to be the bad ending. The dark ending. Like an extra dark ending. Because I did do the dark ending, where you just play as Oersted / Odio in the final chapter. And, destroy everything. We achieved that one, and then I heard rumors that there's an even more horrible ending. I thought, oh my goodness, maybe it's worth looking into that. And as I was doing it, I was thinking, Odio's gonna be like, he's gonna make a speech about how being a hero sucks, and then encourage us to abandon the path of heroism, and then it would give us like a Dragon Quest ending kind of choice, and we can join him, and that'll be the bad ending. That didn't happen. I fought Odio, I defeated him, and then, after that, there's a boss rush, which I did not manage to defeat. But the boss rush revealed to me, I think, how to get the good ending, and as I was leading up to what I thought was going to be a choice to willingly side with Odio, I was saying out loud, it's not really, I'm not typically, as a role player, unless I've hard committed to it in advance, I'm a goody two-shoes. I can't help it. I just want to do the right thing, be a hero. And I was also thinking, these are specific characters, and I can't see why any of them would side with the Dark Lord Odio. Well, long story short, I didn't even get that choice. But also, like a week later, it's cool if there's a horrible bleak ending, but can't do it. And I don't even want the middling ending, now that I think I know how to get the good ending. What I think I need to do to get the good ending is we need to have found, obviously we can only have 4 heroes in the party, but we need to have found all 7 of them. I've found 5 so far. Or well, I started as a Boromaru. I can't claim credit for finding him. But otherwise, I have found the ones you see with me. Akira. I can never... Masaru, our modern day Street Fighter, and Cube. Cube. So I found all those heroes, and I found the new Earth and Heart Master. The young man who replaced the Earth and Heart Shifu at the end of the Imperial China story. So that's all good. And as I discovered, in the climactic moments, let's try it. Deepest Dark. Can we kill a Gramoth in one shot of Boromaru? No. But it's a strong blow. Perhaps Gramoths have 2 hearts, and that stopped one of his hearts? He's half dead. At any rate, in the boss rush, the Earth and Heart Master showed up, and I was able to control him, along with the others. So having all 7, they'll all be there. And they all fight their own final bosses once more. And that should be, I'm gonna guess, how we wrap this thing up. And get the good ending by uniting all the heroes. So let's do it. I know where the Sundown Kid is. British, hello, welcome. How was your Saturday? Yeah, I know where Sundown is, so I will go and fetch Sundown. And then we gotta find POGO, our prehistoric man friend. And I've got a pretty good idea of where to expect to find POGO. Or rather, by a pretty good idea, I think he must be somewhere else on the mountain. Because I think I looked everywhere else. Maybe I didn't, and we'll find that out on the mountain. But that's the plan. We gotta get out of the demon's lair here. Oh man, this Gramoth healed itself big. Although, Kira's still got his Judgment Day, or whatever it's called, move coming. Recruit those 2 other heroes, maybe run around with them a bit and level up. I'll try to remember. I mean, I remember the broad outlines of what the Odio boss fight was like, and it was tough. And I really won it by... I was really hoping that would be more impressive. Oh, hey, okay. It petrified one of them, so he is dead. And one of them's poisoned, and on his way to being dead. That's good. I don't remember all the specific weaknesses and such that the final boss had. Although I do remember that I didn't necessarily have the best setup for defeating the final boss. Maybe I will this time. Probably not, but I think we'll win anyway. Oh no! I hope that this is a matter that you had to go out, run errands in the cold, now you're home, you're working on both of those things, you're going to be warmer and more fed soon. I am realizing at this very moment, in real time, that I forgot to eat lunch. I'm not super hungry yet because I had a late breakfast, and a fairly large breakfast, but that's going to be a problem. Hopefully, I do this just quickly. We just wrap up a little faster than normal, and put another one in the books. Oh no. That's no good. I had a bit of that experience. Wait, hold on. What if POGO is like hanging out here in this out of the way spot? Probably not. But it'd be foolish not to check before I go climbing around on the mountain. Our heating units, our radiators, we have electric radiators in this unit, townhouse that we're in. Had a real hard time with the extreme cold snap that we experienced last weekend when it got down to... What did it get down to? Something real low. Negative 22 Celsius? Somewhere in that vicinity. It was rough. Alright. Hitting a big German suplex on just a regular floating plant. Moderately sentient floating plant. So yeah, our heat was just not up to the task. It was like, I can give you maybe 19 degrees, no matter how high you turn me up. Can't go any further than that. And there are occasionally going to be little spurts of just coldness that you're going to feel. Fortunately, that's largely past. So we should be now on the way to enjoying our lives again. Get this dude with the mazer cannon. And yet another Deepest Dark. Whoa! Oh, British. That's rough. That does not sound pleasant. My sympathies. I hope that passes anyway. If the heating unit isn't going to cooperate, I hope the temperature outside eventually starts to. Suppose another thing I can do here, after I've checked this one spot, just to find out if maybe Pogo's already hanging out in the lair of the Demon Lord. He's not. Okay. I'm throwing out a save because this final chapter replaced the flee option in combat with a teleport option that I haven't tried because I don't know what it'll do. If it's going to teleport us back to whatever starting point in this area that we started at, then perhaps that would be great. Save us some time here. Whenever you can come up with a way to cut down on the number of teleports. So what's going to happen? Akira is the one who's able to teleport us out. I guess that makes sense. He's got the psychic powers. And then we land. Okay, hold on. The Trial of Heart. Cool. Alright. This could be helpful. We found something new. Just feel out the parameters of the area. And of course, we plenty of random battles to fight, I'm sure. Well, I shouldn't teleport again. We should take out the leaders if we can. And I'm hopeful we can. Saru Takahara. This is the last day where I can finally learn his name properly. Just gonna keep this game, so. Masaru Takahara. Oh no! So the pups are creating issues for us here. What do I have in a flying brutal attack for not just vaporized by being outnumbered by yappy little devil dogs? Oh, Kira's getting his off. Hopefully that takes out the nobleman there. Oh, so close. Well, it took out plenty of his pups, which helps too. Get that Ruby Tyrant, Spiral Knee, she's done. So if Kira's turn comes again, he can probably finish this off with an elbow strike. Any number of moves. Boromaru, you pass. Cube. Ooh. So I haven't really played the first one that much. I played the demo some, but I have two friends who both played the hell out of it and they really enjoyed it. Have you played the first one? Massive overkill if I get this guy with the mazer cannon. Ah, that puppy just wanted to play. But he tried to play with a mixed martial artist, so now he's got one broken foreleg. At least he's going to get to be one of the ones who gets to flee. Yeah, I heard good things about Octopath Traveler. A game that, well, I think it makes a lot of sense that they took the HD 2D art style and presentation style that they invented for that game and then used it for this. Because it's not the same idea. Because here, the heroes are not all from the same general area and in the same time period. But it's the same kind of pick a different hero and do a thing. Okay, so the heart of the debate here for you is whether to max out your Octopath Traveler 1 experience or go for something fresh. That's a tough call. I'm personally pretty big run on to something fresh kind of guy. Temporarily gives me control of Akira here. So obviously the Trial of Heart is intended for Akira. Is there one trial for all 7 of them? If so, do I have to find all 7 and do them? Where would they all be? I don't know. Ooh, so I guess we're reading the minds here of the guards of the kingdom whose name I forget. Alright. Oromaru, use your devastating kill attack to take out one of these Glacia Labolas Chimera horrors. Like, for example, like, just even looking at the games I play on stream here, you know, like, there is probably some stuff that I've went... actually, I don't know. Like, by the end of... Like, by the time I finally finished Star Control, I actually might have done pretty much everything there was to do there. In Ultima 6, like, I didn't do the kind of messing around and enjoying the different options available that I gather a lot of people like to do. And similarly, like, I don't know, by the end of Ultima 7, will I have ever baked my own bread? Probably not. Probably not going to do my own weaving unless just forced to by a quest, which I was once. So for whatever it's worth, in the same situation, British, I believe that I would be taking the get a new game option over the keep on playing the game I've already played. Sweet. I was hoping for an interrupt on that. That thing was just about to do its thing. Now it's invigorated. Oh, which includes healing. That sucks. Damn it, Oromaru. Your instant kill moves keep not instantly killing. So I'll hit him with the water spout. And for that matter, there are probably endings in Live Alive that I'm never going to get, because if I get the good ending today, I'm very happy with my Live Alive experience, and very ready. Oh, and there's another thing too, right? I have a real problem, especially in the past, I had a real problem losing momentum with RPGs and then just never getting back to it. Alright, Akira. Do something big. Yeah. They're all vulnerable to Judgment Day. If he can charge it up and execute it, that might be great. Ah, okay, so you're all tracking down side quests and secret endings and all that kind of stuff. Well, I think on the narrow question of more Octopath Traveler 1 versus Octopath Traveler 2, unless it's a financial imposition, I would say get the new one. But then, you also said that you have a lot of games that you haven't played yet. So that complicates matters. Not sure why I did that. I mean, I did it because wind moves seem to be a type of move that will actually work. These are frustrating enemies on account of their counterattack that heals them. Thought we figured it out. Ooh, I'm building a bad habit here, or I'm reverting to a bad ergonomic habit from my past, which is when I'm sitting in a chair and I'm engaged with something, I tend to pull my feet underneath the chair. No matter what age you are, your knees do not want to rest at an acute angle. And certainly when you're my No part of your body is down for that anymore. For being held in a position of even minor stress. So I gotta just keep on checking in and then extending my feet. Putting one in front of me. I should get one of those, you know, footrests. Okay, come on, Judgment Day. Get something done here. Well, it only hit one of them, but it got the job done there. Hellish fragrance. This pistachio thing. I don't like it. Come on, Winter's Chill, finish this thing off. Hell yeah. Okay. Also, I'm thinking Boromaru is probably... might very well be the only one I have who is capable of doing a wind attack that will take this thing out. I think it's his turn now? Nope. They are. Kind of remind me of the nonsense monster, the Manticore, like some of the real deep cut mythological creatures that are just like smushing together a whole bunch of different. Oh great, well, Boromaru has confusion. Oh, here he goes. Okay, wind attack, wind slash, high damage. He's resistant. Why did I think that he was not resistant to wind? Doesn't matter. Okay, his pitiful resistance can't stop it. Victory. Took longer than I would have liked it to, but there's another level for Takahara. And picked up a unicorn horn off one of those things because so many friggin' faces. Why wouldn't one of them be a unicorn? Who's this? The vile, accursed fiend. We were deceived. Okay. Well, that's nothing new or exciting over what the first guard said. The funny thing here is that while Oersted did become a vile, accursed fiend, so they've got him dead to rights there, he had not... The deception that they're talking about was actually... The person deceiving them was not Odio or Oersted. It was Oersted's friend who tricked him and murdered him king. Okay, this dragon killer thing is resistant to everything. So let's see if Wind Slash is as effective against this version of the enemy. Yep. Boom. Enemy overpowered. That's how we like to deal with these random battles. By tactically and efficiently just bringing them all down. Not spending a lot of time waiting for things to charge. Trying again. Okay. This is not the ongoing saga of these ghosts is not super exciting or illuminating. They all think it's bad that Oersted killed the king. And they're right. Okay, so now that we know... No, my friend. There we go. Boromaru will take up this one. Poof. Alas, that one's not a leader. And then, put the kid right in the middle. And hopefully this is not an interrupt. It's not, it's pitiful. Get him ready to drop a Judgment Day. Maybe I can... If I can interrupt this guy. No luck. And so he heals himself. But what's that going to do for you when you get hit with the Judgment Day and you're just vaporized? Ooh, okay, that was not as good. I mean, not as... Yeah, good. Not as not bad. Right. Data recovery. Heal everybody. Oh, it's an area of effect. That's good. That's nice. Well, they're resistant. But we'll do it anyway because it sounds cool. Please don't interrupt. Ha! Didn't even hit Akira. Data recover. An area of effect heal is an excellent counter. Really gets the job done, and then boom. And that's one of the Seraphim. The angels that aren't horrifying and off-putting. What are the cool angels called? Or it starts with an O, I think. Now, excuse me, I need to look up angels. Or search my angel lore. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Etymology. Angels in Judaism. Shouldn't be this hard. Ophanin. The Ophanin. Yeah. If Akira was summoning a giant wheel with eyes its pupil is filled with the fire that burns so bright that none can gaze upon it. Ah. We know this is just going to be another royal guard who's just going to be like, man. Oh, no. Okay, the king. Yes, but probably not for the reason you think. That is true, sir. You did really drop the ball. I don't know what to tell you. When you let Oersted marry your daughter, you should have said, you should have double checked that he didn't have any crazy friends who loved who believe that they love your daughter even more. Okay, try the Phoenix Call. Hopefully this doesn't interrupt. No. And justifies the decision not to do anything. On account of the fact that he would have healed most of it right there. It's good that he didn't create the area yet. Not hard at all to take out the bulbs. I say as I fail to take out the bulb. Charge up the laser cannon. Ah, doing the knee thing. Fixed it. Okay. And now it is time to beat down the Gramoth. Ooh, pitiful. Disabled his arm for whatever good that does. Hopefully, we get the stun on him. That's really the best thing that can happen. So of course we did, but it would have been great. So he gets big healing. His water tile damage. How does the laser cannon do? Quite well, as it turns out. Beautiful. Alright. Victory. Boromaru levels up. Probably no moves left to gain for my higher level characters at this point. Just feeling out the space. Is this the exit of the Trial of Heart? No. I mean, maybe it is. But not yet. So I guess maybe if we found a few guards, but then we found more compelling. Oh no, I forgot to target the Wind Slash. Which is a great move. And I do the Cold Day in Hell. Hopefully take out that one. Cerberus-esque. Three-headed beast. Cerberus Chimera. Now, just take this a little more slowly. Oh, it auto-targeted the one I wanted anyway. Wind Slash is just an extremely powerful move. That knowledge might be helpful. So once we clear Alive, which will... Well, I'm less confident now that it's going to be today if I'm in another trial dungeon. Because who knows how long it'll take to finish the trial dungeon. But I can't imagine it going past next week. Aha! We found the daughter. This does make me hope... Oh, this is Strabo. He just has such long, beautiful hair, too. Thought it was the princess. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Or you should have declared your love. Any of the paths available to you were better than the one where you didn't do anything to let anybody know that you loved the princess, watched your best friend marry her, pretended you were helping him save her, and then engineered the death of the king, the death of both of the older heroes, eventually, unbeknownst to you, the death of your love, your own death, and then your best friend's descent into madness and hatred, leading him to become the Dark Lord and wipe out everybody in the whole kingdom. You should have stood aside, Strabo. That's what you did, Strabo. And it was bad that you did that. Oh, this feels like it might be coming to a head. It's the ancient heroes. Should have said something, Hashe. How did you know it was there? He never spoke before he was just like, alright, fuck it. Be in the Dark Lord now. What did he have to be so angry about? I mean, he was probably mad that his wife was kidnapped before they even consummated the marriage, but... This could just as easily turn out to be the entrance as the climactic area. Oh, give yourself a break, Uranus. You tried. It's a Guts and Glory glove. And the princess appears. He kind of knows. But if you're trying to get at the idea of, you know, this is not the real him. Sure, he was definitely pushed to extremity. It's not like he was scheming all along to become the Dark Lord. Alright. Well, Trial of Heart was not too difficult. We got the Guts and Glory Glove, and, as I hoped, we are out of the Archon's Roost, and we are ready to augment our team. So which of us... Akira is the one who got us to the Trial of Hearts. Probably the... Waffle Syrup! Hey! We're going for the good ending. I don't even have the fortitude to commit to doing the bad ending in this lighthearted game. Because I just don't believe any of these guys would... Whatever it is, whatever it takes to do the bad ending, I don't think these guys would do it. But I'm also not going to do the alright ending. Like where I was on my way to last time, where you finish it off but not with all the heroes. So I'm going back to get them all. That's where we are right now. And I discovered another trial. And completed it. Oh yes, the Guts and Glory Glove is an excellent item for young Akira. Beautiful. Alright, throw down another save. We know exactly where Sundown is, so let's go grab him. And then my assumption is that POGO is somewhere else on the mountain, because I think I searched the whole castle, and I think that I searched the whole... I mean, the village is just a couple of houses. And this, like, every building in the castle town is the Trial of Keys. And I can't think of another area that might exist. I mean, maybe there's a strange path in the Silent Wood that I haven't seen yet. But we'll try scouring the mountain first. See if we can clear this one out. How are you today, Walter? Good old-fashioned shuriken barrage for this obnoxious nobleman. Or merchant, or whatever he is. And then Akira. Obviously, we usually do the psychic thing with Akira, but he just got a sweet new glove. Of course, his fist move. Okay, the Holy Smackdown. I was gonna say his fist move is. Ooh, that's a high pressure situation. I'm not sure how to say this. I don't want to imply that I'm not glad that you joined us today. But I wonder if. Takahara comes leapfrogging over Akira. Two of them are getting like tag team offense going now. Boom. Whoa. Okay. Takahara learned a new move. That's exciting. The World Breakers something. World Breakers beatdown, did it say? We'll find out. Because whether it's suitable or not, I'll be using it almost immediately. What I will say, Officer, is that I have faith that you'll pull it off. What the hell was that? It's like a big scary fish over there. Let's throw it out a save and go meet the scary fish. Like I was just saying, with paths in the Silent Wood. Well, here's one. Excuse me, horror demon fish. Just do massive overkill. Hit the deepest dark on the dread bulb. Especially now that I know the cube can basically one-shot the Gramoth with his mazer cannon. Oh no. Thing just made a fool of young Akira by stepping quickly out of the way of his attack. Still, the move looked really cool because of his fancy new glove. Alright, Mazer Cannon on the Gramoth. We've pretty much locked in the doom of our enemies. I know what you mean about the, like, obviously. I can relate to the feeling of things, when the things are piling up. Somehow, this is all going to get done, but it's sometimes tough to visualize the way in which that is actually going to come to pass. But I'm confident you'll get there. I was hoping that the Mazer Cannon would fire before the avalanche. But anyway, it fired before the water tile damage, which the Gramoth absorbed. Oh, great. This time it was just useless, though. Not useless, but it did not obliterate him. So we'll do the Holy Smackdown. It's a good bit of the way. The Deepest Dark will finish the job. Excellent! Had a great time in Frosthaven last night. The scenario had a really cool gimmick, although it was also absurdly easy. Did not take us long. We won 5 rounds, and most of us hit level 2. Excuse me. Alright, we found another trial. Oh wow. Okay. This demon fish looks even cooler when you see it. And it's actually a demon eel with like a bird monster. Oh yeah. This is a great combination of motifs. Weak to being kicked. Well, Buromiro doesn't kick. Takahara and Akira both love kicking. At any rate, what can I do? Do the Demented Spin, even though he's gonna resist it. Just for fun. Oh, did he ever resist it? Alright. All Akira has is his basic low kick, which might not actually be that impactful. It's not nothing, but okay. If we have anything that's going to really devastate this guy, it's going to turn into one of Takahara's moves. So what do I got? Spiral Knee, damage medium. Let's try it. 495. At any rate, I'm not super worried that this thing can beat us. So that's it. Resist fire and fist, all the other elements. Doesn't resist the slashing, but my slashing move isn't going to do anything. I'll do the 100-volt laser even if he is resistant. Why not? Silver Fang. Silver Fang. This demon, in classic anime style, likes to shout the names of his moves as he does them. Okay, what do I have anything you don't resist? There. He doesn't resist the Shuriken Barrage. Let's barrage him with Shurikens. Well, Too much missing for that to have been effective. Nonetheless, chipping away at him, Akira's gonna be healed some, absorbing the water tile damage. So that's good. Huh, this guy can't resist moves that look like stars either. What about the Luke Benjama kick? 3 low hits. Oh, let's try the fleet foot. Unless, yeah. Oh no, interrupted Akira. Well, hopefully I get more hits this time. At any rate, we're gonna beat this guy. If this is the trial of strength, or trial of power, then we have turned out, we have proven ourselves to be strong. Hail, Stimpinski! How are you today? Yeah, might as well. Oof. He really is just going all in on Akira. Which I suppose, if I just have Akira do self-care, then I'm keeping this guy occupied while we wait for Takahara to finish him, which will be perhaps right now. Very close. This ought to do it. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. You're done, sir. Don't take it too hard on yourself. We are all remarkable heroes in our own right and in our own time. And now that we're teaming up, we're just an unstoppable force. Nonetheless, you looked very cool. You have a cool, intimidating voice. So, it takes nothing away from you that you turned out to be unable to resist us. However, this trial is a go into it and do stuff there. So probably there's a lot of fights in there, and since the ending is going to be a boss rush requiring everyone to be in good shape, I should acquire at least, like if we can find POGO all the better, but I should at least go acquire Sundown, and perhaps even the new Earth and Heart Master. So start by taking the quickest route that I know up the mountain to the cabin, and then we'll scour the mountain on the way back down. And we'll see how it goes. Real hole in their tactics. She's resistant. Try Cold Day in Hell. See if it'll get the job done. Takahara. Just get bit hard. Yes. Please do, Waffle Syrup. That's probably where the really dark ending was hiding from me, and not in a Dragon Quest-like choice that I now was not presented to me. What up, guys? Ooh. Okay, maybe don't tell me all of it, and just let me know the general, like, what did I miss that would enable me to pursue said very dark ending? Because, oh, very dark is tempting, especially if I can pursue said very dark ending without having to distort the morals and values of our heroes to get there. Well, except to the extent that the whole existence of the Dark Lord Odio is, in itself, a distortion of the formerly much more admirable values. Sure. Try the Death Blossom. See how that does. Kira. Summon the Devil's Due. Speaking of very dark endings, reminds me that I, at some point, need to pick Elden Ring back up. Because I got started on my New Game Plus, but my original New Game was pretty close to exhaustive, except for 2 hard bosses that I was like, I need to play this as a character that I'm good at playing, and not a character that I'm doing to try something out of my comfort zone. Okay. Intrigued. If I had not suddenly started discovering other things to do here in the good ending, when I thought I was going to finish today, I would say end quickly. Well, now I want to do it. So, like, you can tell me more mechanical stuff, but don't tell me what the dark... Like, I bet it's, like, you know, Oersted decides it's not enough to just defeat the heroes. He must wipe out all life that has ever existed. I assume it's some kind of, like, total oblivion type ending, as opposed to just Oersted defeating the heroes, causing bad outcomes in all of the different timelines. And I mean, like, sweet. Now I'll just brood with my hatred, alone in the dark forever. But yeah, on my second playthrough of Elden Ring, I'm going to do the Frenzy Flame ending. Attempt to flee at critical health. Okay. Cool. I can definitely do that. A weary cowboy. I think there's a lot of great music in this game. Okay. Well, we're exploring that for sure. God damn it. Sundown. Why do you gotta be so world weary? Where do you think he went? Probably not this way, since this is where the Earth and Heart Master is. But I will go get the Earth and Heart Master, and then we'll keep scouring this mountain for Sundown. My guess that Oersted's dark ending is Oblivion, it occurs to me, is exclusively me free associating from the fact that I was just talking about wanting to do the Frenzy Flame ending. Because I know enough about the Frenzy Flame to know that its whole thing is, what if we just got rid of everything? What if we annihilated the universe? We should at this point have the doom of this Gramoth locked in. Let's find it. Whew, okay. Judgment Day didn't do much. How about the World Breaker's Wrath? Oh, that's a cool looking move. Didn't do much, but it was cool. Alright, come on, Mazer Cannon. Oh, that helped. Alright, the Mazer Cannon engages, especially before the water tile damage. No. But even so, it's probably going to do the trick. And with aplomb. Yeah, in Frosthaven last night, I got to try out my level 2 summon, the Raging Corpse. Which is not like, it's not a super dynamic or it doesn't have a ton going on beyond the fact that it is... yes, because we should level you up. Yeah, we'll send Cube home for now. Oh. I wish Cube had made a sad sound. That was the hardest part. Yunju. That was the hardest part for me of playing Kirby's Dream Land 3, which I 100%ed this week. The game, like Kirby's Dream Land 2, has the animal companion mechanic. And whenever you get to a little room where it's giving you a choice of different animal companions, when you pick which one you want, the other ones get upset about it. And most of them, like some of them, I think most of them look either mad or just irritated with you for not choosing them. But Choo Choo the octopus and Kine the fish. So I guess the aquatic creatures, both are sad. Kine cries even. Now I just feel bad. Like this is not a feeling I want to experience when I'm playing Kirby. Whirlwind's Dismay. And it has its own unique symbol, which is kind of cool. Does POGO even have a hammer move? Do any of the characters have hammer moves? The only hammer move I can remember, I think, was the monkey. The ally of POGO. But presumably not a character we're going to get here. Alright, 1 gram it's down for sure. And this other one's not in great condition. Ready to stun them. Oh, there's a hammer. I don't think Chipmunk's Delight is going to be a high damage boomer. Yes. Not bad. Would have been better if it had stunned him. Or interrupted him or done anything. Maybe this will be enough. So close. Now the water. Alright, Akira. You start charging up another Devil's Due. No one can deny that Takahara is a very strong guy. Suplexing and tossing Gramoths around like they're nothing. Okay, where did you go, Sundown? Grumpy motherfucker. Well, must have gone down the mountain some. So over there's where he came from. Well, we gotta comb this place anyway to see if POGO turns up. Perfect. Oh no, not perfect. Oh, but he's vulnerable to fire. Hopefully this is enough. Yep. Alright, great. We had to barbecue a few puppies. Most of the puppies we saved. So on balance, not too puppy murderish. Feet of the Moon Rabbit. And it looks like Yeonju might have just learned a healing move. These rabbit feet. Enhances attributes. Well, hold on. Like what? Don't see what its what attribute it's supposed to be helping. Oh well. You know what though? I haven't looked at Yeonju's equipment at all. Oh, but I did before. I think this is better. We'll try it out. Because if attack 0 means it doesn't matter that his physical attack went up, he can't do anything anymore, then that's not good. In fact, it's bad. Ah! Enhances attributes when equipped as an accessory. So Feet of the Moon Rabbit for Yeonju. Look at him. The other three are just chilling on the idle screen, and he's up there. Ah, he's got a big legacy to live up to. And he's lost everyone he cared about. So of course he feels like he must work really, really hard. Okay, where could Sundown have gone? I don't think there's anything over here. Or alternately, where is POGO? Take out the pistachio immediately with the wind slash. Your resistance means nothing to me, pistachio. Okay, Kira working on Judgment Day. Hopefully this doesn't interrupt. No interrupt. Oh no. Terrible news for you. Gets a little preview of upcoming Judgment. Boom. I'm fascinated by this one move that we've seen in the entire game. There's a minus symbol that doesn't appear to have any kind of affiliation to any of the power types. This probably won't even be executed on account of the forthcoming Judgment. We have measured all 9 of your heads and found them wanting. Jushin wrestling shirt. I assume that means... So, you might... Your gut instinct might be that it's for Takahara, who's a martial artist who probably done some wrestling training. I mean, he does a lot of wrestling moves. Pro wrestling moves, anyway. But it was Akira's story that was packed with references to professional wrestlers. So if we have a shirt which presumably has Jushin Thunder Liger on it. Defense down, physical attack up. Let's try it. Especially because, oh geez, we can just give him better boots easily. Chillin' boots. Chillin' boots. Back to the hunt. Search for Sundown. Well, should be exhaustive. Is he gone up here? Is he over here? That's the way up, right? Perhaps he just went down the mountain. Perhaps he's somewhere entirely else in the world. Where's POGO in all this? Hopefully we'll find out soon enough. Alright. We were able to get this done just with Firefall, right? Oh, of course it missed. Well, at least we barbecued all of his guard dogs. I take comfort in that. I guess this Tsunayoshi has lived a good life. The guardian angel. It's like, we all have some sins, so here's like a bonk on the head. I'm not going to entirely destroy you. Maelstrom's Assault. Well done, Yunju. Yunju was where I fell down at the boss rush at the end. Over here could be POGO, could be Sundown, could be nothing. In the final analysis, it turned out to be nothing. Okay. There's one other screen to the mountain, so we'll take a look. And then I might run to the washroom and also eat the rest of my clean beans, my protein snack, because I certainly am becoming more and more, not just intellectually aware, but physically aware of how I stupidly forgot to eat lunch today. Running down the mountain. What's over here? Sundown! How do we get to that place, though? Is it up and around this way? Ha! Might as well move the deepest dark, which is at least a good hit. If not a guaranteed kill. Get Akira working on summoning the Devil's Dew. Interrupted. Okay. Maelstrom's Assault. I think this one Grammath is definitely going down from the Devil's Dew. And we'll see what the Maelstrom's Assault. Oh, never mind. Ah. Well, I bet it'll be cool when we pull it off. Perhaps it will turn out that Sundown is just great at shooting mammoths. Oh, that's very helpful. And this version of the Deepest Dark should take him to the deepest, darkest place. Why didn't Akira... Oh, because his absorption was based on something he had equipped that I've taken off him. It's not an innate thing about Akira. He was just raised to absorb any water that people splash on him. Use it to restore his own health. Shuriken Barrage, get this thing done, come on. Good hit rate. Oh, come on. Fine. Do your avalanche. Can we get anything in here before water tile damage? No. Nope. This ought to do it. 41 damage? Yeah. Okay, 81. Boom. So my Raging Corpse summon in Frosthaven, I really like. It's a pretty big... Ooh, Tempest Torment. Yunju is going hard on wind-themed moves that are not wind-coded in the battle system. So... yeah, the corpse just has 6 hit points, and then some health and some... 6 hit points is itself, and then it does attack 3 and it moves 2 or something like that. Maybe it moves 3, I can't remember. I think it just moves 2. Pretty good though, because through healing it I was able to keep it alive for a while, so I think this is my first shot. Oh, you're killing me, Sundown. This Sundown quest is frustrating. Is there a secret here? There's not. Who knows what secrets there might be that you can only unveil using POGO's Smell the Air skill. Which we do not have access to yet. Oh no. The way this looks kind of seems like the enemies would be fighting the bad guys. I'm nowhere near optimistic that that's actually what's happening. Oh, but these dudes are going to be easily shamed when reminded of their mothers. Great start. Okay. Long, slow process. Killing a grand. You know, the move's called German Suplex, but the animation looks more like a European uppercut. And yet it's a hold type move, which is not a good fit for European uppercut. So who knows? That wasn't bad. Frostbite is not a drain or a seeds the floor with healing piles. So we're in good shape right now. Ooh, nice. Nice hit with the German suplex. I think we can do this. Boom! Excellent. Huge haunch of meat. Delicious. I assume. I don't know. I don't even remember. I've been a vegetarian for almost half my life now. Actually, no. I'm not that close to half. Got a little ways to go before it's half. I'm still a youngish man. Okay. Hopefully, Sundown Kid continued going down the mountain. I do realize that we have not seen POGO. as we scoured the mountain for sundown. Ah, bears! Can we deepest dark the bears? Maybe. 230. Hell yeah. Rough place to hang out if you are vulnerable to the cold. This I like. The bear is vulnerable to the Frankenstein. If you're able to get yourself seated on a bear's shoulders and then fall backwards and whip them around and smash their head into the ground, bears hate that. Wise foxes berries. Pretty good. Cold day in hell ought to take us home. Try it only after, like, making a lot of noise and making yourself big or playing dead has failed. Don't skip the best practices before trying the Huracan Rana theory of bear fighting. Well, maybe Sundown went back up the mountain. Maybe he went somewhere else. Well, I gotta make a choice. I'll think about it while I'm in the washroom. And while I'm munching on some green beans here. So I'll be right back with you, gang. So hang tight. Alright, back at it. I can't endorse this product enough. Clean beans. You see this in the organic section of your grocery store. At least the Cajun ones. The spicy Cajun. I've never tried any of the others. But they're just roasted broad beans with flavor on them, and the spicy Cajun ones are delicious. I'm not being paid by the clean beans people, although I'm willing to accept payment from them if any of you happen to be watching Clean Beans, folks. I settled on not going back up the mountain because I do feel confident that Pogo's not in the mountain when we were just scouring it. So maybe Sundown went back in the mountain, maybe he went somewhere else. But if we look elsewhere, maybe we'll turn up Pogo along the way. So let's start. Okay, that's the way to the Trial of Power. It also occurs to me, I've seen enough of the trials now to realize, like, you know, when it was like the Trial of Wisdom, you need a wise character. You can only get in if you have Cube, and then obviously like Cube is like the main character of that dungeon. So the trials are obviously individual to the heroes, and therefore there's 7. Of which I found, pardon me, Trial of Keys, Trial of Wisdom, Trial of Heart, and here's the Trial of Power. So wouldn't you know, I haven't found the trials of the 3 heroes that I'm trying to get on board now. Don't know if I'll wind up doing them all, but perhaps I shall. At any rate, let's go with the theory that there are other cool paths. Oh ho! Alright, great. This worked out quickly. Except, let me guess. Hold on, take a minute. Love this motif. Loved it since I was, what, like 20 years old? Younger. Okay. There's a way into the water somewhere. I remember running around in the river, so try that. This time, it was reasonably clear that there's a direction we can interpret Sundown's movements as going in. You're resistant, eh? Well, maybe you won't be resistant to... Oh yeah, you can set ablaze. As long as it doesn't miss him, it should end the fight quickly. Well, it was a nice thought. Get her done, Akira. Sky only needs to be able to feel a little bit ashamed about the fact that he's become a... he's operating a puppy mill. Would your mother really support you doing this? Are you feeding all the puppies and giving them all as much love as your mother would expect you to? So, yeah, when we were on the mountain and Sundown walked off, I kind of inferred that, you know, obviously he must have gone away from the cabin to somewhere else on the mountain. And then I didn't infer the second time that he went down for sure. That's how he walked, but I don't know, he could have just been walking off screen and now he's somewhere else. This time it looked like he very clearly walked towards the Krish Castle. Okay, can't go up the river. But here's this little passage. I'm just going to scour these little sections. Look for every little along the way. This goes up to Archon's Roost. But we're not going to go to the Archon's Roost. So is this... It's not that long a walk, is it? It's just this one warp. Okay. Search the whole... Like, you know, like hiding in some place in the Silent Wood seems appropriate to Pogo, but also just... That's the place I definitely haven't done much searching of. And there's lots of little places here. What's this? It's a Joshua tree seed. Excellent. Get some more stuff along the way. So I'm starting to get the feeling now that we do in fact have one more day of live ahead of us. Probably a pretty short day, but it is probably there. Boom! Ooh, like it was delivered by Big Papa Pump himself. Poor Mario should have just done the deepest arc and one-shot this other bear. You can see that in hindsight. Oh, perhaps this will roast the bear. I bet there's at least one of the remaining trials on the map. There are multiple places on the map that while I was doing Oersted, so I was like, shouldn't there be like a secret cave here? So one of those spots must have a dungeon. Perhaps that's what we'll find with the power of Pogo's sniffing. Okay. Ooh, a down secret. What a crazy path. But does it just connect back to the regular path? What's going on here? We can't even see ourselves. Ugh. Granites. Not gonna do much damage, but nothing you can do is gonna do much damage, and maybe we get the paralysis. No, we don't. That's okay. Let's try the Tempest Torment. There's a long charge time, but 6 hits of massive damage just might be enough to do the trick here. If it even comes to that. Due to the long charge time, I might not even get to use it. Okay, the legitimately very long charge time. Wait for it. Wait for it. We're done, kid. Sure, it was going to be very impressive. POGO? Weird. That whole tunnel, and there doesn't seem to be anything there. Not tunnel, but passageway. Okay. Well. Have I gone all the way down this path, trying up and down? Here's another area. Some Joshua tree seeds. POGO. POGO's a hunter. Shouldn't he be tracking us down? Oh no. No intro. No intro. Oh, even better. Nothing at all. Stench poop. This seems like it could be an intro. Oh, but it wasn't. Well. Okay. Do the 6 feet under. Not super effective. I mean, obviously, you took out all the cavemen. Except those two. Who I don't think they're going to survive the Phoenix Skull. No. No, they are not. Alright. The old German suplex. Nothing beats German suplex. Maelstrom's Assault. Maybe you can actually get the Maelstrom's Assault off. Charge up the Devil's Due. Bust out a Shuriken Barrage. Anyway, there are so many little passageways and off, like more than I even anticipated. Not just more than I found, but more than I would have expected to find. That I gotta believe Pogo's out here. Because, okay, where were the rest of them? Akira was in the town. Cube was in the castle. Takahara was in the castle. Sundown and the Earthen Heartmaster were up the way. Don't know where Oboromaru would have been because I started this thing. So that really only leaves, like, no one's been just in the Silent Wood. No one's been at the Archon's Roost. But I'm pretty sure I went in all the little... There aren't that many alternate passages or offshoots. Alright, no Pogo. We're not giving up hope. Just keep on keeping on. What about... No, this is how I got here from the river, right? Right? Not necessarily. Oh, here's another. Yet another. This might have been the one I got from the river. I feel like this is going to work. Come on, no Gramoth, no Gramoth. Okay. We can do this efficiently. Ah, the bear survived. To execute its flying kick. That's what you really got to worry about. When you're trying to get the Frankensteiner on the bear, it's important not to leave yourself open for the bear's signature flying kick move. Again, please nobody try any of this stuff before you try to make yourself appear bigger and be loud, or to make yourself appear dead. I never really thought of it before, but it's kind of nutty to me that playing dead could plausibly work on a bear. Like, I understand the idea the bear doesn't want to eat, you know, something dead. Oh, it did the massive high charging move. It's never going to get off against an enemy with 2 hit points left. I understand bears are not scavengers, so if you were actually dead, that would cause them to lose interest. But surely their senses of like smell, even alone, ought to give them some data, revealing your ruse. Okay, so this is the one I came down from the river on. So there was another one, perhaps containing young Pogo. With Cube, we needed an item. I hope this is not a thing where we need to, like, use or discard a huge haunch of meat in order to cause Pogo to smell it and come out. Because I am certainly not trying anything like that right now. Well, if I don't get him soon, I will remain confident that he's out here somewhere, but we'll go to the castle where it does seem like Sundown. Ooh, level ups all around. Heavenly Peaks Descent. Oh, that's a cool sounding move. This is also just the path to the river? Okay. So many little paths. Okay. Nothing to do but keep looking. I don't think Tsunayoshi is going to have much to do about this. No. Nice try, dude. We'll get it next time, I'm sure. Boom.
Excellent. So much for time.
Very good for time. Probably got to finish off these. Take an intermission just to finish the clean beans. I'm certainly recollecting how I. Not recollecting, just being really hit in the face with the knowledge that I need to eat food. Okay, what about like here? No. Okay, well, I'll go along the path to the village and see if there are even more paths down than I've discovered. I've been in this one, right? Because the Joshua's tree seeds have been looted. Of course, I could have literally just missed it. He could have been in the one where the trees wouldn't disappear. We couldn't quite see ourselves. Maybe that's the hunter gimmick. It's an oddball gathering of folks. Yeah, whatever. If the game had been so kind to still be offering ooh, the ultimate technique. That'll be very helpful while replaying Yeonju's boss fight. Certainly, I was cocky about how fast I thought this. I was like, I already know where Sundown is. Just pop over there, talk to him, recruit him effortlessly. We just go track down Pogo. Here I am. 1 hour, 44 minutes in. I told Danielle, I was like, I might be done the whole game in an hour and a half. Arrogant fool. Oh. Oh, come on. Don't kill our kid. Oh, you're vulnerable to your own horrible death. Oh, man. Don't do that to Yeonju. He's the one we need to level up the most, although he did just gain his ultimate technique, which he did not get to use. Riftwalker Genzaimon. Should have been Shuriken Dodger Genzaimon. Maybe things would have worked out better for you. Okay. So the next path down I also went through. So let's see, is there another one? Of course there is. It goes to a whole other screen. Or is this just the village? No, and of course, yeah. As soon as I went to another screen, I was like, Pogo's gonna be here. Palm grass? Yeah. Okay, so there's a gimmick here. How do we get this kid to come out? We pick all the grass? It's probably not pick all the grass, and yet. It's not like there's gonna be a moment in this game where I'm like, oh man, too much balm grass. We're doomed. Is there a little passageway? Oh. Just Find him. Huh? Okay. There's the gimmick. It's just well within my grasp. Please just don't run to another screen, Pogo. Please just keep choosing terrible hiding spots. Pogo is an endearing character. And now he wants to fight, right? Or is he just gonna wear himself out and be like, well, are we friends then? No. He is one of the ones that we have to fight. I feel like Sundown is not gonna want to. He's gonna be one of the ones that doesn't have to fight. Yunju was no fight. Kira and Takahara both required a fight. I'm not sure what I'd expect to be the case for Oboromaru if I was playing as someone else. Got it. He's learned subjectivity. Yes, we will. Yes, for now. Takahara. We're going... Oh, but we got to do Takahara's trial. Okay, for now, Akira, you're off the team. Oh yeah, me and this caveman who just met go way back. He'll be in the town. We'll go back and get him when we need to. So now I think, before I go and recruit Sundown, oh, he can smell the Dark Lord. Thank you for those extremely vague directions, Pogo. Okay, before we go to the castle where I assume Sundown went, I mean, that's where he went physically. Assuming that he isn't actually just doing a warp somewhere else. Let's go do the Trial of Power. Because then we can replace Sundown with Takahara. Try to find Pogo and Sundown's trials. If I turn them up quickly, I'll do them. I don't suspect that they're going to be necessary for the good ending. Maybe they are. Because there's no reason they couldn't be. We definitely have one more Saturday of Live Alive between us and our next adventure, Pool of Radiance, which is probably good because I do need to create those. Alright, do Frankensteiner to the other bear. We need to create some of the characters so that we don't... Creating like one or two during the first stream is worth doing just to be like, this is what the thing looks like. I don't think that it will necessarily be great to... Can't hit that... Okay. If I manage to charge up... Oh, the Heavenly Peak's descent is instantaneous?
Yes.
Bear was not ready for that. Oh, we don't have Akira, who is our... Akira is our official gimmick for taking these dudes down. Oh, you know what? Winter's Chill will also be good. Not bad, Pogo, but not incredible. Going to the Trial of Power. Alright, so if the... Okay, what did we do? Well, Burrow was the Trial of Keys. Kira was the Trial of Heart. Takahara is going to be the Trial of Power. Q was the Trial of Wisdom. So Pogo, Yunju, and Sundown are the remaining ones. What could their... Like Sundown, the Trial of Trap Setting, the Trial of Loneliness. This is not the most efficient path, but it'll get us there. Pogo, the Trial of Smelling, the Trial of Hunting, the Trial of the Hunter, Trial of... Except all the rest of them have been qualities. Oh no. Smell like burnt pistachio? Well, hopefully this guy doesn't move before we hit him with the Maelstrom's Assault. Excellent. Finish off the pistachio once and for all. Trial. I'm trying to think of what the trials are going to be. Trial of the Hunter. Trial of... Like, hunters have to be stealthy, but that's not how Pogo hunts. Pogo hunts with the Trial of the Senses. The Trial of... I don't know. Perhaps we'll find out. Perhaps we won't. I guess a lot depends on how quickly I secure all the characters. Feels like I should try to find at least one trial after getting Sundown, for the sake of grinding Sundown a little before we go and try the ending. So I guess depending on timing, if it looks like I'm not going to have time to comfortably get that whole big ending done, then perhaps what I'll do is when I've got maybe like an hour left, or a little more, we'll save this, go back, be Oersted, and get the bleakest possible ending. If I know what that's all about. Is it the Frenzy Flame, extinguish all life ending? Is it the... I don't know. Is Oersted... Maybe it's the Star Trek The Next Generation ending. Not how Star Trek The Next Generation actually ended, but by what the threat there was, where Q was like, well, I'm just going to go back to the literal dawn of the birth of life on Earth and prevent the primordial juices from mixing, so that no human life ever exists, to teach you some kind of lesson, Picard. Like Oersted's obviously got some time manipulation skills. But we know this will work. Yeah, just do it. Don't interrupt, don't interrupt. Arg! Okay, fine. This also has a charge on it, though. Resist, Takahara. Yes! That's my boy. Resist, Takahara. Oh, this is frustrating. Alright. It's puppy killing time. Oh wait, that's another charging move. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're there. We're right next. Oh. Just the Shuriken Barrage ought to do the job. Come on. Or, at extremely close range, your Boromaru could completely just forget how to throw a friggin' Shuriken. It's true. This, like, if Gloomhaven should have taught me this by now. Get disadvantage on that. And it's probably actually the case that your accuracy is reduced when you're doing a... Or it could easily be the case. I shouldn't say it's probably the case, maybe it's not, but it could easily be the case. Oh, come on! Pogo, you're killing me. Whole team's killing me. Alright, Yonju. Nothing fancy. Just hit this guy. Dismiss him like a lion. Oh. Dismissed! Ooh, more Feet of the Moon Rabbit. Sure, a great accessory to slap on anybody. Oh, didn't even look into hooking Pogo up. So give him the speed boost. And give him the Beast Fang. The Thump Drum. Drum is bang for hurt ears. Make strong always when weapon. Can bang and bang and bang. Wait, hold on. What do we have here for weapon options? Ah, Thump Drum is not a weapon option unless I can equip it here. I can. What else do I have that I can equip here? Let's give the kid an attractive shield. That's a funny thing. Definitely putting some clothes on will help Pogo. Tiger attire seems like a natural fit. Also, sweats. I bet a young cave boy brought to the modern world would definitely find appeal in sweatpants. But yeah, tiger attire, there's no downside. And then boots of the black cat. Pogo's gonna be quick indeed. Now, yeah, take the Thump Drum. Does the pretty flower help? Reminds him of his girl. Maybe when if we bring him to the Odio fight, maybe Odio will be, extra when he realizes, oh, this young caveman has love. Maybe that'll drive him over the edge, make him act rashly. Great power is necessary to open these chests. Okay, fine. What about this one? Surely this one will be different. Huh. I wonder if we can just get them on the way out when we pass the Trial of Power. Alternately, there could just be a gimmick. In fact... No. Are there no random battles in here? Probably I'm just getting fortunate with the countdown timer, random number generator, whatever it is. Right now, I am just going to stubbornly look at all these chests. Wait, can I can't switch the party order, I don't think. Oh wait, I can. Let's try. No. Switching the formation does not do anything to the party order. That's the risk of spending too much time gazing into the chest, Stimpinski. Weird how the Trial of Power so far He's the one that doesn't present you with any fights. And yet, one suspects there might be yet another big boss to beat to finish this. Or maybe it's all an internal thing. Takahara has to find the strength within. Man. Ah, mimic chests. Obviously, I think at this point, the iconic mimic is the Dark Souls mimic to me, and probably to a lot of people. I actually didn't fall for the first mimic in the first Dark Souls game, because the first time that game throws a mimic at you, it is the only chest you see in the game that is not perpendicular to a wall. It's like on an off angle. So when I saw that, I was like, nope, this is bad. This thing is bad. This is a bad chest. But that did not prepare me for the terror of exactly how Dark Souls decided to represent. It's not just a chest that opens up and has teeth. It is that. But it is also a very, very, very tall man with that chest for a head. Cool. Okay, so the trial of power was just beating the guy to get in? Or are we going to have to fight our way out? Either way, these champions wraps. Oh, Takahara. Look at him now. Wait, why haven't I given Takahara some accessories? Because I'm running out of accessories, but... Have this unicorn horn, buddy. Gotta save some for Sundown when we grab him. Will we be attacked on the way out? Yes, okay. This is the trial. Getting out. Oh no. Try the Aloha Slap. Yeah, it did the trick. It's new champions wraps. Definitely helping the cause. Well done, Pogo. New move? No. Yeah, in Frosthaven, to keep going back to that. Now that I've got my summon who has 6 hit points and can hit kind of hard, there's probably some potential. There we go. Yep. Mermaid tights. There's only one female character who could have possibly been here, and she can't because she's dead. But if the Earthen Heart Shifu had focused his training on the young lady, which he did not. Right, get rid of this jerk. If we can. Oh, he's resistant. Alright, fine. Do the Death Blossom to these dudes. They're also resistant. But I bet they go down. This guy's weak to being kicked off his horse. So let's knee him right in the face, take him off his horse. Now that I have my powerful, not that powerful, but my hardy summon, I might be able to accomplish my character's mastery goal, which is to summon summon a creature on the first turn, keep it alive for the whole scenario, and have it get 6 kills. You know, I didn't do any of that with the Raging Corpse the first time, because I didn't summon him on the first turn. But I got him some kills, and I kept him alive after I summoned him. So maybe I could. Obviously, I bet at like level 4, level 5, I'll probably get a really cool summon. Fly Huge Boom. Well, that's a new move. Big hit on Pogo. Not gonna save these guys though. Yeah, resisted. Good work, team. Resisting the damage limit. For a given value of resistance. That reading week is coming. We will all have fun again. I mean, actually, I have tons of fun. I have fun at school. Where I get paid. I don't get paid.
Yes.
Ice helmet. We'll look into all this gear when we get out of here. I guess I should throw down a save now and then just in case it throws a tough fight at me. Probably the auto save has me taken care of, but old habits die hard. Do your manual saves. Be responsible. Can we get the Chrono Legionary? Had a weird failure to swallow there that I had to overcome. But I've done it. Use the ultimate maneuver of the Open Heart Shifu to take out the... There we go. Heavenly Peaks Descent to take out Rift Walker Gezimon. Well, didn't take him out, but when we fly huge boom on him, take care of things. As long as this Yum Bite is not an interrupt. It's not. Oh, and he's getting countered. Whoa. Mano Toss. The move that Masaharu did. That's Spanish for Man Toss. Boom. Fly, huge, boom. That is a beautifully descriptive title. You get, you know exactly what to expect, and it is delivered to you. Demon Blood Armor. Maybe we shouldn't put that on, just in case the demon's blood infects our soul or something. Well, like with, this is not the first JRPG where it's the case, that it's, at certain points, the proliferation of random battles gets a little much. But I'll forgive the game for having many, many other qualities. One down. Ah, can't hit the Heavenly Peaks Descent on that guy. I think the puppy will intercept this. No, that's a leap over the puppy to do the move. Phoenix College should finish him off. We're back on the road. Get her to here. Get Sundown. And I gotta think, where could the 3 trials for these remaining characters be? We never found a trial in the castle. And we haven't found a trial in the mountain, and I'm sure there is one. I feel very confident that there is one. Oh, good. We didn't see it, or none of you saw it. But I knew it was happening. I just pressed the Y button and confirmed that we have access to Pogo's smell power, because definitely finding Pogo's trial is going to involve using the smell, right? Very confident that's going to be the case. And yeah, if there's 3 more to find, there's absolutely 1 on the mountain at least. Can the roly-poly resist the deepest dark? Yes. Oh no. Okay. What doesn't it resist? Nothing. It resists everything. So we just gotta find something that does any damage at all. Black Warrior's Pride. Oh! What about this minus power? Can't resist nothing. If it hits him. Well, the hit rate was still not great. And oh no, Oromaru is down. Well, let's fly huge boom on him. Oh no. That hurt Pogo, but not the thing. Flaming Dragon's Advent. Oromaru, we hardly knew ye. Oh no. He's not actually doing that thing. Okay. What else is gonna work here? Chipping away. Kingfisher's Flourish. Yikes. Oh, hit him, hit him. Oh, there we go. Just had to get him to piss off Takahara. Oromaru learned much from that battle. He had a really good idea for how he could have done it while he was sleeping. Alright, we're almost out of here. Another shield. A pretty shield. With amethyst. Whoa. This is a hideous enemy. Cool. Oh, you resist the Shuriken barrage, you say. Oh, it actually does. This is not one of those cases where it claims to have resistance and then it turns out to be pitiful. Is Yonju sinking into the ground? That's bad if true. Resistant to all physical damage. Well, I guess Worldbreaker's Wrath is my move here. Oh, go to hell. What a terrible enemy. Alright, Yonju. Trust in the Shifu's wisdom. Damn it, Shifu. This is why all your students got murdered and then you also died. Try the big shout. Try the Phoenix Call. Yikes. Yonju down, so we're not gonna get a second shot. Unless I heal him, which I guess I could. Yikes. Oh, this thing's gonna heal itself so much when damaged. Please do not get a charm on you. Okay, this is a problematic fight. Okay, Takahara gets some distance. And do the Aloha Slap because it has the elemental feature. Okay. It's gonna also keep healing with its damn poison tiles. Oh, and there goes Yonju. So we're definitely not getting a second shot. Burn one bad with quick make fire. Oh, if we can make this thing go to sleep though. No luck. Okay, should have tried something else. Okay. Take a step away because of the drain maneuver that it has. Hit it with the Aloha Slap. We can wear this thing down. The poison tiles are not helping the cause. Wind Slash executes instantly. And gets the job done. Wind Slash is just a wildly effective move. Bing bang boom! Yeah, POGO! Good stuff. It's empty. I walked all the way over here for that. I had to look at that scary thing and almost get killed by it. For nothing. Glove of the something. I should have been more patient. There's actually a lot of treasure chests left to check on the way out. Charioteer's boots. I would assume Charioteer's boots are very specialized to perhaps even like fancy bike shoes, like slotting in. Ship of Horrors. Well, this is cool. It's weak to being punched. How about that? And probably like all things, it's not going to do great against the Wind Slash. It has a lot of hit points, but it also took good damage there. So the big concern is if it turns out to be extremely powerful, which it is. So, well, we want to make it dead. That's the strategy. Oh wait, do a punch. It's a good punch that you can do. Celestial Palm. Yeah. Stat debuffs are good. Oh man, this thing's fast too though. I don't like that. I do like if he concentrates on Takahara, who has immense hit points. Earthen Heart Master, Yunju, has punches obviously, but his ultimate move is ultimate. Uh-oh. Bunch of us in the jet getting burned. But I think we can brute force this. Let's try the Big Bang Boom. Wow. Emphasis on the boom. And you know it's all about the boom. Take us home, Takahara. Nice. Well, ship wasn't that horrifying. Hell yeah, Yunju. So glad that we have the Japanese voice for POGO now. Because that is an awesome victory celebration. Empty. The fights are getting tougher, I noticed, as we're getting closer to the exit. Or are they? We're back to a relatively default battle. Send them to the Deep Dark. And not the Earthbound Deep Dark where you learn about yourself and confront your inner fear. The Deep Dark where you're dead. Embraced by oblivion. Cease to exist. Phantom Rider doesn't like being kicked off his horse? Oh, I got terrible news. Ah, Takahara, you're in the spot I was going to use. I'll try something on him though. Ooh. You know your arm is broken when your arm gets broken so badly that you die. Damn. Right. Okay, yes. It is the thing. It's clearly a lower hit percentage for an up-close attack. Well, hope you like being bing, banged, and boomed. That's an incredible move. Bringing Pogo to the final fight, I suspect. Boromaru, Pogo, and I don't know. I get the feeling Sundown might turn out to be really, really helpful. He has guns. None of the people from further in the future than Pogo thought to bring guns with them when they got pulled to the past. Flask of holy water. I think we're out of here. I think there's no more chests. 3 Riftwalker Genzaimons. Well, if you like being... let's try to get the Phoenix Call charged and dropped out these dudes. Okay. Hang in there, Takahara. You do have an immense well of hit points compared to the rest of the team. And just hit them all with the Aloha Slap. Soften them up for the flames. Phoenix Call. Oh, man. Jeez. Immense well of hit points didn't help him there. No interrupt, though. You're finished, dude. Drop the Heavenly Peaks Descent on this one to summon, soften it up. Or kill it outright. Kablooey. Alright, come on, Oersted. Not Oersted. Oersted's the bad guy. Uboromaru. I wonder if we can redeem Odio or Oersted in a good ending. Certainly the princess seems to want us to, even though she said some very hurtful things to Oersted immediately before killing herself in front of him, which might have played a role in driving him to evil. Which is not to say that she's more responsible for Oersted's actions than his. I want to be very clear about that. Oersted is the most responsible. Maybe Strabo is the most responsible for willingly contriving this scenario, but certainly Oersted is more responsible than the princess. I will be right back with you folks. She's going to run in the washroom. Hang tight. Boom. Alright, we're back here. Here we go. Okay. So. Well, we're not finishing Lava Lab today. That's for sure. Let's just now, though, let's go get Sundown. Assuming that he went to the castle. And then, depending on how long it takes to get Sundown, I might put a little time into trying to find another trial. But then, let's save this, put a pin in this, go back, if we can. I think we can. Go back to the bad place, and see if we can get the grimmest possible ending. No interrupt, no interrupt, no interrupt. Nothing at all. Pitiful. No interrupt, no interrupt. Ah! Boromaru can't resist. Yeah. Can't maintain his focus with the stench poot all around him. Oh, they can do Bing Bang Boom too. It's just way less impressive than when Pogo does it. I mean, that's why Pogo is the legendary prehistoric hero who invented language just so he could express how much he loved having sex. And then these guys are just some mooks. Also, notice that all of these cavemen do the stench pooting as attack. I don't think Pogo does. I'll have to double check his ability list in a moment. But I don't think Pogo does the stench poot. I think only his buddy, his monkey friend, did the stench poot. That's part of why Pogo was so appealing to the lady cave woman. The lady cave woman. The cave lady. Or my theory is just completely wrong. Yeah, okay, Pogo does the stench poot. Never mind. But still, also, the fact that he is much stronger than everybody else. It's probably also appealing. He's got cool green hair. Listen, Pogo's got a lot going for him as a potential mate in a prehistoric context. Well, I gotta know that if Pogo had showed up here in the Middle Ages prior to Odio's advent, I'm not sure that, like, you know, the princess would have been like, oh, I want to marry you. Father, I don't care about this tournament. Let me marry the boy over there, firing off stench poots. Well, trying the throne room first, I guess. Does Sundown seem like the kind of guy who would go right to the throne room? Okay, I was thinking maybe he doesn't. What do I know? Alright, this thing resists everything. But we have our negative power that we can try. Wait, didn't it just turn out that the Wind Slash was the incredible way to do it? It probably is. Next time Boromaru gets his turn, just go back to the classics. Oh, Celestial Palm does it too. Yeah. Is this the last place? Come on. Come on, Sundown. Okay. Well, no, he could actually have dialogue after this window. Nope. Where's he going? He's going in... Okay. We're in an enclosed space now. This is less frustrating than it was on the map. Oh no. If he moves again, he's just going to go right. And obviously I would have known that he's not in the room anymore. Damn it. Well, hopefully he went straight to the right. Wait. Can we sniff him out? Probably not. But Pogo. Did you pick up a scent? No, he didn't. Let's hope he just went right across this way. You know, we're 4 pretty strong dudes. Which I bring up to say, like, can we grab this guy and be like, come on, man. Stop being so broody and speak to us. Or fight us. So lots of us like to fight when we first meet. Now we might not even be in the friggin' castle. It's not lost on me. Several of these dudes down. The Aloha slaps. Pass for now, kid. Oh no. Very frustrating. Try it again. Nope. Oh good, it missed him. But it didn't miss Pogo. Paralyzed Yonju. Sure, whatever. Pushed his luck. Didn't pay off for him. Well, Pogo's coming in with the bing bang boom for this Grammith. Is it called Grammith because it's a grandmother? I hope not. The specific knowledge that the enemy has grandchildren would really make victories less satisfying. Excited for more Ultima 7 tomorrow, and although it's a long way off, I'm starting to get excited for Ultima 7 Part 2, Serpent's Isle. Because, while I have expressed grave skepticism of Ultima 8, not just because of its poor reputation, but specifically because I know it's not set in Britannia, I'm starting to think it might be cool. But this Serpent's Isle game is not set in Britannia. Maybe that'll be really cool. Would have been a little much for Sundown to also occupy the same place. This cube. He's a loner. He'd go out there and be like, damn robot. See in the village on the way out of the castle courtyard. Or he might have gone to the other village, although that's where Akira would be, where Akira is right now. I hope we just meet him on the way out. I think this is, over here is where Takahara was. So probably this is not the way, but be foolish not to explore thoroughly while we're here. Maybe we'll even uncover if there is indeed a trial somewhere, and we will find it. No luck? But this is indeed... Alright, It's Takahara's stomping grounds. I don't know why. Because he found this big empty castle. There are big, comfy beds, literally fit for a king. Just a couple floors up. Takahara's like, was there a dungeon? I could sleep in a prison cell in the dungeon. And yes, you can. It's not the only option that's available. Ah, this is an easy one. Only challenge is not firing off the wind slash against the non-leader character. Boom. Excellent. Well, check over to the right. Obviously, it'll be easy to check the castle town on the way out. Go back to the village, I guess. How much time is it? After I've gone back to the village, that might be it. Except for finding out the appalling grim ending. Because I do love grimness. And that would be just the thing to end this time. So that next time, it'll hit even, it'll feel that much sweeter. When we save the world, maybe save Oersted's soul. Maybe not. Maybe just condemn it to hell. Put a cap on this, and then just start getting hyped for Pool of Radiance. We'll be on a little JRPG break for a while, but for no longer, the longest possible JRPG break that we could be on here is until late April, early May. Because once classes are done, I'm going to bring back do another weekday stream. So, at that point, Suikoden will enter the fray. Because the things I definitely want to do this year are finish Ultima 7 Part 1, start Ultima Underworld 2, and then I want to do Starflight 2, Pool of Radiance, the remaining Quest for Glory games, the 2 Suikodens. Those are my definitely get to this year things. And then we'll see what else I can fit in. Because I'll do as much as I can. Okay, good. Yeah.
聞きたいのはこっちの方だ。ここはどこだ?
Sundown Kid getting right to the point, cutting right to the heart of the matter. Folks call him the kid, the Sundown Kid. This is one case for the Japanese voice acting is less than. It's a case where I would clearly prefer American voice acting. Wager, you're just lost as I am. Fancy looking for an exit together? Yeah, Sundown Kid he's weird. He's not gonna fight us before joining the team. Yeah, Takahara, take a powder. Go back to your cell. Do some push-ups. I think, Takahara, that you are in our endgame battle, not because you're well set up to do the fighting there, but because you are a big damage sponge with your massive hit points. Alright. Well, if having the 7 heroes is what it takes, then we've done it. If we need to do the trials, there's a little bit more to go. 34 hours. Pretty reasonable. Okay. So, close the game, relaunch it, and let's go to hell. I think I should. I'm not even sure that it will lead to the thing, but the trials are pretty fun. Like they're decent little JRPG dungeons. And I'm interested to see, like, will Sundown's gimmick involve, like, another setting traps scenario? Or will it just be, like, a dungeon? Because Boromaru is obviously tied into what his was like. It was a dungeon, but it was a dungeon based around trying to figure out your way around all these locked doors. And obviously Cube's was a non-combat one, and Takahara's was just, there's nothing to it except just some fights. Akira's was the one that was, I guess, the closest so far to just being a dungeon. Okay, we'll fire this one up. I will be as careful as possible not to randomly save over my precious late game save. I'm very confident I can pull this off. Especially since we might not even need anything to get this done. Like any saving. Might be able to just do this. Yeah. Alright. I'll just do it from the beginning. I don't think I'd even have this option in the Super Famicom, and if I did, I would be terrified that it was somehow erasing my overall save game. I do not think that is going to happen. And yet I've put the energy into the world. Okay. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Look at you. What have you done to yourself, kid?
人間所詮は己の欲望のために生きる動物。いや、獣とて空腹の時以外は必要以上に命を奪わぬもの。だが人間は違う。人間はそれにとどまらず。
Oops. Didn't mean to cut that off, because even though I've heard these lines before, and even though I managed to read it just now, it just sounds... I find this stuff pretty compelling. Puts me in mind of the... It's different in tone, ultimately, but it reminds me of the passage from Berserk that in the actual manga Berserk, it just randomly appears on one page. In the 90s anime adapting the Golden Age arc, it's like an epigraph that plays at the start of every episode that goes, "Is the destiny in this world, is the destiny of man controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? This much is certain. Man has no control. Not even over his own will." Which is just a great intro. Yeah, definitely do the trials, because, like I said, they're pretty fun. I'm not sure they're going to actually matter for getting the good ending. It's probably enough to have just the characters there, although completing all their trials will give them their best gear, which will help get to the boss rush at the end there. But then also just, I do really, really like this game, and I don't know how likely I am to ever play it again. so I might as well, get the most out of it. So that means next week I'm trying to do 3 dungeons plus the end game boss rush. It could happen. Because I'd love to get it done, because not because I'm eager to put this to bed, just because putting one to bed means starting a new one, and I'm really looking forward to playing Pool of Radiance. Pool of Radiance does not come anywhere close to this in terms of aesthetics. Not anywhere close. But it certainly comes close, perhaps probably surpasses it in close quarters tactical RPG combat. So we'll get to keep that flavor going with a different basis. And I know enough about Pool of Radiance to know that it's going to stand out from a lot of early RPGs, including even like my beloved Ultima games, which in many ways are just so far beyond what other RPGs were trying to do at the time. And in some ways, frankly, to me, like surpass what a lot of RPGs do now. But one thing the Ultima games don't do great is have, like, the world doesn't react as you're going through the story for the most part. Like, you free all the shrines, liberate all the shrines in Ultima 6, and you go back to Lord British and try to talk to him about the shrines, and he's just like, "The Gargoyles have taken over the shrines! You must help us, Avatar!" Okay. Moment of truth. Not saving in slot 1. I've done it. Alright. Well, maybe it's boss dependent. Scarred and purged, baby. Okay, so I guess the challenge here is to be reduced to critical health without being killed. Yeah, so Pool of Radiance, I know in at least one way the world will react to your actions, because it's set in some city in the Forgotten Realms, can't remember the name of it, but also the surrounding area. Like, you can go do overland travel to places, there's probably like some dungeons or some temples to find, I don't actually know what's there, but there's the one core town, and in the like 1 or 2 hours of Pool of Radiance I've played before, I know that the opening thing that they ask, this town has like fallen into real bad times, and they're trying to reclaim the town. And they're like, this entire, like, past that gate, that entire quarter of the city has just been taken over by monsters. Or like most of the city. We only have this one small place for humans. So like, for your first job, could you reclaim that? And from what I understand, you actually do reclaim the city. And so when you return to the parts of the city that you've cleared out, they are now a city with NPCs and stuff. I'm not 100% sure that's true, but it's the impression I've been given. Which is cool. I don't think that it's going to offer the same level of role-playing experience. Like, I don't think the NPC interactions are going to be nearly as deep as I find Ultimas can be. The conversation's not as rich or rewarding, but... Alright, here we go. Cyan Akira. I actually started watching an anime recently. Nothing remarkable. I started nothing off the beaten path. I started watching Demon Slayer, which I heard many good things about. That's pretty good. not like it's really getting it done in execution. I'm finding perhaps more than it would be funny if I wound up just winning the fight by mistake with counters. Oh, good. Great. Game's playing along. Okay. Take a shot. Steel Titan. There's charging move. Halogen laser. Hit me. Come on. Hit. Counter Divine Glory. Come on, miss him. No, I did. Oh well. There he goes. Charging up. Spamming his halogen laser. Alright, I'm just about to pass the half health threshold. I imagine critical health is like 20% or perhaps even 15% health, so we got some more pressing up and down to go. Oh, good. He's just doing a move, losing a charge time. As long as it's not completely devastating. Great. Okay. Oh, if he did Murdoch's Rage again. No, he's not. He's going Halogen Laser. Oh, man. Okay. Hopefully this puts me in critical. Because if it doesn't, there's a chance that he does the Marduk's Fury move. Ha! Critical health. Armageddon. Signposting that you're about to get the bad ending. I hope I don't have to do that in every single one. No. Oh, no. Oh, wow. At least we don't see them, like, reacting. I hear you, sweetheart. Cat wants a drink, but she can wait a few minutes here. Wow. Well, maybe there's some more post-credits bleakness. It is bleak. And it's a cool Easter egg. But it doesn't go like... It's not like rubbing our face in it or like going for a huge effect. It's just kind of... Yeah. Like, there's nothing wrong with what happened. It's just that I thought that there... It feels like there was a little bit more to go. Like, bring us back to Oersted as the Armageddon is happening. And have him, say something horrible at how like, okay, this is the way, now the world is what it should have always been. Yeah. Well, at least I didn't put in the work to experiment around trying to find the alternate ending. Imagine if I'd spent weeks just in the good guy version of the story trying to find how to get the bad ending, and then finally was like, is it somehow in Oersted's? And then somehow got to critical condition and thought to flee. and then saw the Armageddon option, and then thought, finally, this last 15 hours, putting off Pool of Radiance until the summer, was all worth it now that we get to see the bleak, dark ending. But maybe there'll be something cool in the post-credits, or maybe not. I understand. I can understand why, for this remake, that they wouldn't have gone above and beyond coming up with cool effects and visuals and to really, really make the Armageddon hit home, because this does seem like an ending that probably most people who encounter this ending encounter it because either they looked it up or I guess Waffle Syrup told them about it, or whoever their Waffle Syrups are. Not that you personally, Waffle Syrup, are just like going around the world spoiling the Armageddon ending. Like, not really having credits music, but just the increasingly distant clanging. Just go to the Live Alive category every Saturday. Just pop in and just say, "Let all creation yield to my command." Let blinding white subsume and cleanse the slate. Honestly, even if they had gone back to Oersted and he had said that before initiating Armageddon, I think it would have been more dramatically impactful. Anyway, okay, cool. Great. Next week, we will find these 3 trials, complete them, and we'll stop Oersted. Maybe we'll save him. Maybe we'll bring him back, talk him off the ledge. Or maybe we'll send him to meet Strabo in hell. Who knows? Get the good ending, put this to bed, and be on our way to the Moonsea region of the Forgotten Realms, I think. I know nothing about Forgotten Realms except that I know there's a place called Moonsea, and I know there's a place called Baldur's Gate, and also I know there's a place called the Savage Frontier. And since my 3 touchstones for knowing anything about Forgotten Realms are the game Baldur's Gate, which I assume is set in Baldur's Gate, and the game Gateway to the Savage Frontier, which is set in the Savage Frontier, and then Pool of Radiance. Well, logic would suggest, an elimination matrix would suggest, that the other place I've heard of is the setting of the other game I know of. At any rate, there we are. So I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow, Ultima 7, Part 2. We are in a dungeon. It might be Dungeon Despise. It is in the place, it's in the mountains where Dungeon Despise has always been historically located. The entrance to it was in a slightly different place than I would have expected based on, the history of Dungeon Despise and where it was. But also, Origin, like to retcon finer details of the geography of Britannia as they reused it for a location for 4 straight games. Shimino let us down and did not declare that it's Dungeon Despise, so I think it probably is. And we're going to figure it out. And if we do figure it out, it is Dungeon Despise. We're going to find a sphere, I think. We're going to destroy it, and then the Time Lord can come through. And we are well into what I assume is the 3rd act of Ultima 7, Part 1, The Black Gate. So that's exciting. Still probably quite a bit ahead of us. But it's coming towards ahead. And the further and further you get, and the more invested you get in the experience of Ultima, the easier it is to overlook the things that Ultima 7 does not do great. It's kind of weird. And this is not an original opinion to me, but it's like it's an RPG. You can't deny that it's an RPG. And I would say it's a great game, and lots of other people do too. But I wouldn't say it's a great RPG. It's kind of weird. What are you going to do? It's a good Ultima game. So back to that. On Tuesday, if Greg's health is recovered, which it might someday, we hope, then he's going to come over here. We'll play some beat 'em ups. If not, I might hop on Tuesday because long ago, like before anybody was a follower here, before anybody who ever shows up here ever showed up, I would do these. I had this thing I was trying to do where I would devote 30 minutes each to games on the virtual console, but the Switch Online, different consoles. And then I was writing a column on a community-run video game site, providing little reviews, like a consumer's guide, but not you get them all for free once you subscribe. But how could you spend your time and get something out of it? And I'd love to go back to that. I can't see myself writing the column again before the summer, but if Greg's going to keep not coming here on Tuesday, maybe I'll pop on, and because we have Game Boy games now, Game Boy Advance games, Genesis games, N64 games. Lots of games that we check out for a half hour. Some of which are really cool, some of which really suck. Both of those can be fun. And Friday, it's Friday Night Frosthaven, and then Saturday, we're back here. We're going to finish this off. Hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by. So thank you for stopping by. And until the next time, that we're all finally found each other and are ready to search for the trials together, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.